going on, guys? Welcome to another video today. As you can see, it's a beautiful day in sunny Colorado right now. Today we have a huge cardboard box to show you. We got this in the mail Tuesday, and we're finally gonna get to kind of putting it together. This is the Wicker Bill Kit Venom series by PSDesigns Automotive Concepts. They give you some YouTube instructional links and stuff. You can just look up their YouTube channel, just type in PSDesigns Wicker Bill or something like that, and it should pop up for you. We'll link their channel below as well, just so y'all can check out some of their products. This is not sponsored. Somebody has sold their Challenger and had this fully packaged up still in the garage, so got a little bit of a good deal on it, about $100. These I think are like $130 to $140. Get them on Amazon, eBay, stuff like that. But we got a good deal on it, so we decided to pick it up. It does come with a hardware kit, which includes this small tool, and then you have all your little hardware in there. So I think there's like 8 or 10 bolts or something. The only problem is this did not come with a camera cutout, which, I mean, we can literally just cut one. It's not gonna be a huge deal. So we are gonna have to modify it a little bit. I think we're just gonna use this bottom piece for now. We can always bolt this one on later, but I think this top piece will look good, just kind of sticking up. We will have to remove the sticker and come up with another sticker solution for this. Should be pretty easy. I did watch the YouTube video, so I guess we can just kind of get started. Okay, so the first step that we decided to do was kind of get our stuff over here out of the way. Gotta do the old Call of Duty update, takes 45 hours. We threw some tape on here just because if that thing keeps like hitting here and stuff, then it'll be easier to keep everything from getting scratched down here. So I would suggest this as a step, just a 2-inch piece of tape. Now we put this cardboard up here so we can just lay this here freely and move it around as we need. We're gonna tape it on here, make sure it's all even. The holes have a little bit of give, so it's probably got a 1/4 inch of movement, either any direction you want to go, up, down, left, right, which is good because you're never going to get this thing perfectly even. So when you drill the holes, as long as, you know, they're pretty straight in a straight line right here, then that will, you know, be fine. So we decided that we're going to do this a little different, and we're just going to be measuring from between the 2 middle points. All right, so that'll be close enough. And I'm doing this way because I want to make sure that we center this thing, and I decided that we're going to use the wood clamps, so you'll see that in a second. So the clamp I did didn't really work 100%, but I mean it kind of did because I clamped in both the same spot. Again, we got like a 1/4 inch of wiggle room for these things. I am going to mount it just a little bit, I don't know if y'all can see that, just a little bit above where it's supposed to sit. That way it gives it a nice aggressive look up here. We got the whole thing sticking up, and if we put that centerpiece in there, man, it'll be like, it'll be crazy, man. Now we're gonna poke some little pilot holes. Look at my toolbox. See all this? No drill bit set. We do have the 25/64 drill bit to get the job done. Baggy of parts. This thing we're gonna wait on. So next we're gonna, like I said, poke some pilot holes. Hopefully everything holds together. I did draw, so the easiest way to figure out where the camera is, I did draw a line right here. Measured in between here and then line it up with the camera. So we taped the shit out of it so it doesn't really move. So we can poke some pilot holes. The clamps are literally just holding it at the correct height. So let's do it. Pilot hole time, see if we can fuck this up. Alrighty, so as you can see, we poked the pilot holes with just a small punch, and this is literally all it has to be. You can't even really see it. Let's see if we can get the light on it. That little hole, did 8 of them right there, bam. Now we gotta take the sticker off. So you don't need anything crazy to make a pilot hole in this spoiler either, just because it's a super soft plastic. So I'll start with this guy. There's a hole. As you can see, I'm not using a whole lot of pressure. I'm just pushing like steady pressure, like, man, like you're poking somebody with one finger, just to get enough to let it start digging. Going real slow so I don't jack nothing up. That was probably the scariest thing I've had to do on this new car now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes drilled, and we are ready for the rivnut tool. Thank God I watched the video. As far as the hardware goes, we're gonna make sure we have enough. That would have probably been a really good idea to check first. Put the tool on there. Well, I said we're gonna start with these 2 holes. So we can kind of, and then you gotta hold this and turn that. We got all of our rivnuts in. Damn, can't see shit. Got all of our rivnuts in. Still gotta take the sticker off. So some of them might have pinched a letter. Yeah, that sucks, because now I'm probably not gonna be able to get that out of there. But we're gonna scrape that sticker off, clean it up with some alcohol wipes and stuff. All right, so we finally got the hole cut out all the way. Hole that we had to cut out square because this camera still sees like just right at the edge of the hole too. We just kept cutting off a little bit at a time just so we can get it to where we need it without being too big. So I think we're good right there. We can always take it off and cut a little bit more. They can barely see it on the edges of the screen now. A few little scrapes and scratches on it, but I think we'll be all right. If anything, we'll just cut a hole out of the other piece and put it on and call it a day. Yeah. As far as, you know, being polycarbonate and stuff, it kind of sucks. So, to be honest, like we probably should just wrap this at some point because this is gonna scratch really easy no matter what you do. So, I think a wrap job would be a pretty good idea. Ta-da! I'm pretty happy with it. Well, maybe it's just the lighting. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Look at this bad boy right there. She's done and she's on there. Alright, well, overall, what do I think was the easiest part of installation? Drilling the holes and putting the rivnuts in, to be honest. So once you line it up where you want this thing, it's not a huge task to poke some little pilot holes. And they used an 1/8 inch drill bit in the video on YouTube that they have for installation. But I just used a pick because this spoiler plastic is really, really soft. So I just kind of put it right in the middle, and I just poked a little hole. Then if you just buy a brand new drill bit that's nice and sharp, it will work perfectly fine. In the end, I think the most pain in the ass part was buying one with no camera hole, which is a little bit off. But you know, honestly, you'll really never know, because I still have to take off just the hair on both sides. And at that point, I might just take it a little bit more on the left side and just call it a day. Yep, yeah, it's pretty dark tint. So we're gonna clean it up. Once we retint the tail lights, I think it's gonna be awesome. Well, that will conclude my installation of the PSDesigns Wicker bill for the Dodge Challenger 2015 and up. So I would assume that most of them are pretty much the same as long as they have this same spoiler, but check your vehicle, make sure you got the right stuff. Like, I didn't really check think to check the camera hole, so we had to make one, but that's all right. Overall, I'm very, very happy with the product overall. It is super easy to install. If you have everything correct, it should probably take you about 30 minutes total to install this product. So awesome product, guys. We'll give you an update on, you know, when we're driving it and washing it and all that stuff to see how everything comes out and make sure, you know, nothing gets rusty and stuff like that. In the end, I think we're gonna end up maybe doing a wrap on this whole spoiler assembly, so it won't be so bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video on Twisted Boost Media, and we will see you guys next time.